welcome back to another video. Today we're going to look at how much savings I've been able to stack in the month of July. This is going to include, I think I have a bunch of savings, retirement, that kind of stuff. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. I'm giving away $250 when I hit 2,500 subscribers. And in one of my recent videos in my budget by paycheck from August 8th, I did a subscriber count update. And since I'm recording this right after I recorded that video, we will not look at the subscriber count, but you can check it out in that video. Today, we're just going to look at savings. Here we go. All right, here's my tracker. I did hide some of the columns just so it's easier to see what goes where. My savings account connected to my checking account has $250 in it. That $250 is designated for the giveaway when I hit 2,500 subscribers. My emergency fund is at $39.04. That is so exciting. And it just keeps on going. I think this month I had about $8 in interest. So hopefully by next month, I'll be at the $10 mark in interest. That means in 1 year, I'll have $120 completely free. Sinking funds at 1086. I do have a video showing how I'm distributing and allocating my sinking funds. So I won't get into that here, but I'll have that link down below. The 100 envelope challenge is for a new car that hopefully I won't need for 5 to 7 years, and I have $1,641 saved for that. I do want to say that Libby, you see Libby in the comments on my channel, some of my friends' channels. Thank you for your support, Libby. She had sent me some coffees from my Buy Me Coffee link to get the goal tracker from Personal Finance with Layla. I imagine most of you guys probably watch Layla too. And that is coming. Like I said, you know, just some things going on, but that video is coming. And thank you again, Liz, I should say, for sending me those 2 coffees to get the tracker. Nibbling account is at $279. The goal is $552. So I went into a lot of depth on how I do these accounts. So I'll link that video below so you can get more of a background on how this works. Nibbling number 2 is at $198 and nibbling number 3 at $54. So all in all, I have $7,412 in savings, but that's not it. There's more. The market has been up and down a little bit, but the last time I looked at my IRA, it was at $11,208. That gives me a total of over $18,000 in savings, even though some of that is not designated for me. It's designated for the nibblings, and some of it I can't touch till retirement. And for kicks and grins, let's just put the pension in here. It's at $52,304, which puts me at just over $63,000 in savings. Like I said, some I can use, some I can't. So there it is. I'm hoping that by the end of 26, I will be at 100,000. We'll see. We'll see if we can get there. All right, well, that's it for this portion of the video. And since it's so short, I decided to tack on some vlogs of what's been going on my summer. So stick around for that. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Had a slow morning. My husband went to work. Get my to-do list done, have a load of dishes going in the dishwasher. Next on the list is to do some of my listings on eBay and Poshmark. I want to make a flyer to promote all my side hustle, teacher pay teacher, reselling YouTube. I can put into my packages, do some of my returns when I go to post office to ship my orders. Before I get in to do my reselling, we're just going to take a look here at financials. This might look familiar to you guys. It's my budgeting spreadsheet. On this monitor, I won't show you the whole thing. I have my accounts open. So we're going to just do a quick check-in. We're not recording a video right now on the budget specifically, but I like to check in every day. No shipments today, but my husband asked me to bring him something out at work, so I'm going to do that, save him the trip home. I have to run some errands anyway. I have a lot of stuff to return, and I need to get it done ASAP so the credit goes back on my credit card so that I don't have to pay the credit card before the interest, the end of the billing cycle, because I don't want to have to pay interest. Dropped some stuff off at my husband's work. Got some good deals going on here. Well, I was going to come out here and weed my garden. As you can see, like, it's in desperate need of some attention. However, you can also see the sun is still shining bright here. So what I think I'm going to do is do some computer stuff inside, and then we'll come back out here another time when this is more in the shade. House plants that I brought outside, not as many as I did last year. This guy that was dead, I have one little growing nub there, so hopefully he's happy and comes back to life. Have a little snake plant over here. Whoa. A little girl has a set of lungs on her across the street. I have this little plant here. Just see if we have some mail. All right, let's get into the air conditioning. Good morning. Having some breakfast on the front porch. I have yogurt, strawberries, blueberries. Here comes the sun. Some granola. Also my coffee. Don't know if I'm going to listen to a podcast or play a game. I like to also look at my garden while I'm eating. And so excited when I looked at this plant that I thought had died. There are 2 brand new shoots coming out of it. So yay! Great way to start the day. Alright guys, I'm here at Ocean State Job Lot because I need to get a shelf. Now, do I need the shelf in the way that I need groceries? No. A few years ago, if you've been here, I started a declutter challenge, and whatever day it was, that's how many items I had to get rid of. So today is what, July 19th? I would need to get rid of 19 items from my house. Now, I didn't do that every single day. I would accumulate and keep track of what I was getting rid of. So some days I would have like 125 items and I would fill in my tracker, which I'll show you on the screen. I did not finish that in 2023. So I continued it into 2024, and it did take the whole entire year to finish it. At the beginning of 2025, I said I was going to do the challenge again because there was still so much to get rid of in my house. The problem I'm having is as I'm purging, putting things away, I'm finding that I don't have storage space for specific things. So what I'm going to do is get the shelf so that things from my kitchen, my dining room, wherever that are extra can get stored down in the basement. Then once things are more purged, I'll have more organization, hopefully more empty spaces to keep all of the kitchen items in the kitchen. Now let me just also add in here, my husband is a professional chef. He went to the CIA. So we have more kitchen things than the average person, in my opinion. Then I can use this shelf for my reselling business. A little bit of a car haul. We have the shelf right here. We have 3 of these that are, this is for my string of pearls, this is for me, and I got this bird. Just got into my car and I just wanted to say, wow, look at how beautiful that sky is. Hello, we're back in the car. We have 2 items to ship out today, and then we're gonna go see if we can rescue any plants. I have about $50 left in my budget before the next paycheck, so that will be for the plants. Okay, well, excuse my dirty windshield, but look at the beautiful flower displays. Just gorgeous. It's almost 5 o'clock and I need to get something to eat because I only ate breakfast, but I ate breakfast is more like a brunch. Okay, real quick, because I just realized I made a little mistake when I expanded all of my columns to reset my spreadsheet here. The $63,000, like right below here, right below here, that is only combining my, let me see, my IRA and my pension. So now let's see where I'm at overall with all of my savings. Oh, hey, I hit a milestone. I am at $70,924, broke into another bracket here. So that does bring me closer to 100,000 in savings, which hopefully I can hit by next year. I'm pretty confident I can, since we have about I don't know, like 5 more months of savings this year, and then the 12 for next year. If I add up my pension and my IRA, that's going to give me a big chunk to get there. So we'll see if we can get there. All right, now I'm really going, guys. Thanks for checking out my other videos. See you soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit like and subscribe. Giving away $250 when I hit 2,500 subscribers. Don't miss out on that. And drop your channel down below so I can follow you if I'm not already. All right, guys, check out this video or this one. I'll see you over there.